Ladies, gentlemen, Dragonborns! Today we'll find out how well Skyrim Special Edition runs on the Ryzen 5 5600G and its integrated Vega 7 GPU. Running 1080p, we establish baseline performance at the presets low, medium, high and ultra. After that, I will show you how to squeeze the best looks out of it, based on what we learned from the presets. The low preset doesn't give us any trouble. We get a perfect 60 FPS lock, not because we have VSync, but because that's Skyrim's engine limitation. Forcing it over 60 FPS will cause many glitches. Moving on to the medium preset, we already see our FPS drop below 60. But not to worry, we'll fix that. We mostly see our FPS at the mid to high 40s. The high preset doesn't change our frame rate a lot. We are mostly hitting the mid 40s. So, we already know that there are settings that change our frame rate a lot, and there are settings that change our frame rate just a little. The ultra preset obliterates our frame rate. We can barely manage low 30s, but it does look pretty, right? That's what my optimized settings look like. And we get that 60 FPS lock. The first thing you need to know is that view distance, that's these sliders here, barely affect our frame rate. We can set them to the ultra preset equivalent. The same is true for distant object detail and object detail fade. That's great because it means we don't get some nasty texture pop in. Second, we want shadow quality on low, shadow distance on medium and decal quantity on high. If we push any of those settings higher, we'll drop below 60 FPS. Guard rays are hard on our APU, so we have to keep them on off. We leave the checkboxes on what the low preset gives us, especially screen space reflections will chew into our frame rate. Finally, we set anti-aliasing to TAA for the best quality and the least amount of jagged edges. I've tested these settings extensively, but I couldn't find a location that will make our system fall below 60 FPS, except right after loading or fast traveling to a new area, which can give us a bit of stuttering on the first few frames. If this was helpful, consider dropping a like on the video. Have a good one, bye!